What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ann for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. How you guys doing, baby? Hope everybody's doing well. If you're doing fantastic, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, and my website. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw today was Taurus. So we're gonna go ahead and get it poppin' in just a sec. But hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy pre-Friday. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic time. Always want to mention, guys, if you're interested in personal readings, you can go ahead and check out my website, link in the description below, to go ahead and book a reading if you're interested. There's also products and so much more there if you want to go ahead and give it a check out. Nonetheless, though, everybody, let's go ahead and get it started. Happy Thursday, and let's see what's going on here for the Bull Gang. We'll see what's popping, okay? Hello. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lila. Hey, Julia. Hey, Michaela. What's going on? What's going on, Julia? How's everybody doing? Hey, Heather Ann. How's everybody doing? Hello. All right, Team Taurus. Let's see what's up here, baby. What's going to be popping here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, my beautiful Bull Gang, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and then we'll see what we got going on here for you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Taurus, overall energy here for you is going to be the Four of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look at your current energy, we do have the Wheel of Fortune, looking at what you're dealing with. Three of Swords in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for the Bull Gang. We do have here the Sun card in the upright position. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on here for you. We're going to start out here first and foremost with your overall energy being the Four of Swords. You know, typically a card here that says you're taking a break from a situation. You could be taking a break from a person, place, or thing. You know, you got here the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune's a big signifier of change, so something here is definitely changed at this time for the Bull Gang members. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Three of Swords reversed. You know, you're wishing to separate yourself from something because you're noticing, looking at the outcome, the Sun card, you're a lot happier here being separated from someone or something at this time. So Taurus, I think that you're kind of coming to the realization here that without someone or without something, you know, you feel a heck of a lot better, you know, whether that be a specific person, whether that be your work, maybe it's, you know, maybe you just got a new job and you're super happy. Maybe you got rid of a car recently and you got a new car and it's like, yes, I feel so good having this new car. By the way, holy freaking crap, man. Heather Ann, thank you so much for the 20 bucks. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. But nonetheless here, Taurus, it's like out with the old, and now it's like, you're just with yourself and it feels good to be with you, right? There could be something new potentially that came in though for some of you, so it can be out with the old and with the new. Whether it's like, I'm out of this relationship, but I'm with someone I'm happy with now. I got rid of this old car. I'm happy with the new car, you know, or it could even be location based. Maybe you switched locations and you're super stoked where you're living now. But, you know, I definitely get that energy that you needed to take a break from something, and that break turned into an indefinite one. And you couldn't be happier here being distant from something because it's brought you so much closer to either a new beginning or it's brought you so much closer to being connected to yourself again. Because I definitely get that feeling for some Taurians where it's like you were connecting with something that was probably pulling you away from like who you are and what you know, what you stand for and who you are and what you do. And it's like, I kind of get almost a feeling for some of you Taurians too, the person you could have been connecting with, if it was a person, even if it was a job as well, it could have been such a big draining experience. And, you know, you didn't really feel like yourself, but now moving into the next 24 hours, you're feeling freaking fantastic. You know, looking at that outcome, we got here the Sun card. It's like, I don't know, I'm just happy to either be back to myself and my normal life, or I'm happy to be out with the old and in with the new overall. So Taurus, I'm loving this energy for you. I feel very hyper right now. It could be from the coffee and the espresso shots, but at the same time, I'm feeling a lot of hype energy coming in here from you. So overall, Taurus, looking pretty fantastic, okay? All right, my Bull Gang members, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the Earth signs for today. We're going to go ahead and do Earth, Water, Fire, Air, jumping on into our water. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the birthday peeps and see what's popping for the fish. What do we got going on? Messages here for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You did have here a Hermit jump out for Pisces. So for some of you, you could be connecting with a Virgo. You also could be in a space right now where you're avoiding something or avoiding someone. And it also could be like a strategic move. You might be taking a break right now. Maybe you're going in recluse to kind of rebuild your energy and to kind of rest and rejuvenate. Some of you guys could definitely be doing that. But what do we got showing up here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and take a look here, baby. Starting out here with the overall energy for you. We do have here the Nine of Cups. Taking a look here at your current energy. We have here the Ace of Cups in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. We got here the Three of Cups, and then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Fool in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on here for Pisceans at this moment in time. So we start out here first and foremost. I keep forgetting to shift the cards over. Sorry, guys. I got to make it look a little more centered. By the way, hello. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the $9.99. Appreciate that, Chio. Thank you very, very much. Regardless of Piscean, overall energy to the current, Nine of Cups here to the Ace of Cups in reverse. I think right now it's like you're pretty content with not putting your energy into something else. I really feel like this is about contentment of where you are and where you're at. You don't really feel the need to have room for growth and expansion. It definitely looks to me like you're in a big place of contentment. Whether right now Ace of Cups in reverse is saying, I don't want to put more energy into other relationships with people. Three of Cups could be like your secret circle. You got your cool circle of friends, your cool circle of people you love and you screw with and you fuck with. And it's like, I don't really want to expand that right now. I'm just happy with my life and I'm happy with the people in it. Or it could be like, I have a really good gig set up with work right now. I'm not interested in moving or looking at any other work opportunities. Like I'm super happy and content where I am right now in reference to work. So I do feel for your next 24 hours, you're pretty content with how things are going. And it's not about being open to expansion, but more so, it's about saying like, I'm exactly where I need to be. Everything is perfect. So there's no need to walk out of this energy. Looking at the outcome here, Fool in reverse. Fool in reverse here says, even if a new opportunity arises, it's not an opportunity that you want to take a chance on here at this time. So I feel for Pisceans, you're kind of just good where you're at. There's no other way to really say it. You're good where you're at. You're chillaxing. You're relaxing. It feels really good here overall. Three of Cups coming in here, card of joy, card of rejoice, and Nine of Cups, card of contentment, Ace of Cups reversed, card of just not wanting to put an investment anywhere. So yeah, I mean, you could be turning down some kind of investment. This might be what it's really about, Pisces, in the next 24 hours. Maybe somebody here offers you love and you're like, nope, sorry, I'm in a happy relationship. Maybe somebody here offers you a different career and you're like, nope, I love my job. So I do get that feeling where some of you could be turning something down as well. So it's an energy of contentment, but it's also an energy of rejection. Not rejection in your case, but you rejecting other things trying to come towards you because you're good where you're at and you don't really want anything else right now. It's like, I can't complain. I'm happy where I'm at, baby. Okay. And that's literally one of the most perfect energies to be in. So Pisces, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Of course, if it's not your story, no worries, but thank you for tuning in nonetheless. And of course, happy birthday to the fish, happy Pisces season, and happy birthday to you personally. Okay. All right, Piscean, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. By the way, Julia said, I'm listening to you all the way from my doctor's office. Well, shout out to you. Hope all is well over there, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. And man, how's everybody doing? Z to Zoo, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Red Sky, what's poppin'? Hello, hello. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate all you guys coming out here today. It really, really means a lot to me. Hope all has been well. All right, guys. So we did our, what did we do first? We did our Earth. So we did Taurus, right? So we did our Earth, we did our water, jumping into the fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Ram Fam and see what's popping for Team Aries, okay? What do we got showing up here for the Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, Triple Moon Goddess, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. All right, Team Aries, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle. I dropped so many cards. Let's get one more shuffle here for you, and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully, all is well. Man, I don't know what it is about tarot decks and me, but lately we have not been clicking in terms of shuffling. It's just been so messy. All right, let's take a look here, Aries. What's going on for your next 24 hours? Taking a look at your overall energy, we do have your Seven of Cups in reverse. Taking a look at the current energy, Justice in reverse. What you're dealing with, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Come on, get an upright. There we go. Looking at the outcome, we do have your Queen of Cups in the upright position. Please don't shoot the messenger. I'm sorry that these are in reverse, but remember, reversals are not always a bad thing. So let's have a look at your next 24 hours. Seven of Cups reverse here, Justice reverse. I think right now you're kind of focusing on one situation particularly that has been quite unjust for you, or one situation particularly that has been not sitting with you right, or not sitting with you well. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Knight of Pentacles reverse, that usually represents somebody who's gone pretty stagnant, somebody who's pretty much fall off the face of the earth, if you will. So someone not being around, it's been a little sus. That's what I kind of feel for you, Aries. It's been weird. Something hasn't felt right. Something hasn't felt balanced. Something hasn't been sitting with you right, especially since how quiet someone's been and how distant someone's been in your life. You know, whether it is radio silence happening with a friend, radio silence happening with a partner, or somebody in the workplace. It's like something's off about how distant they've been and how they haven't been talking to me or showing up. And, you know, I'm looking into my feelings right now, and I just got that gut feeling that something here is definitely not correct. So looking at the outcome, right? Queen of Cups is a person who's connected to their emotions and feelings. And when you're checking in with your feelings here, Aries, it's not like someone to be so distant from you. So what's going on is what you want to know. So I think that you're going to get that intuitive feeling coming towards you moving into the next 24 hours. And it's probably going to prompt you to reach out to whoever this person is and just be like, hey, you know, is everything good? You know, it's been a while since I heard from you. I haven't heard much going on. You know, they might say, yeah, you know, I've been working. I've been having, you know, a lot of things happening in my life, but Ace of Swords reversed. A little bit of a lie. I feel like they might feed you a lie. Why aren't they explaining what's really going on? Tower in reverse. And we also have here Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. The reasoning they could be lying is because they're trying to avoid here some sort of, I feel like they don't want to bring attention to what they're going through. You're connecting with a person who wants to be a hermit, who's going to deal with their own problems, because they feel that if they do deal with their own problems, Ten of Wands reversed, they'll be able to be okay. But at the same time, if they were going to open up people to their problems and what they're experiencing, they just don't really want people to be a part of it. It's like, this is somebody who doesn't want to burden someone. This is somebody who doesn't want to invite other people into their burdens. Okay, we're going deep on this one, Aries. I pulled quite a few cards for you. As far as what I see for your overall situation, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But it gives me the sign here for you that someone, you know, with your intuition, someone's going through something, somebody's off, they're not being their normal self. You can tell that something here is off. I think your person here, the reason they're not going to be open about what it is they're experiencing is because they just don't want to burden other people. They look like the type of individual who wants to handle it themselves. I think they'll be okay in terms of what they're dealing with and going through. I think that if they really feel like they can't do what they're doing alone and get through what they're doing alone, they'll end up reaching out to you. But if they're not going to reach out to you at this time, I'm pretty sure they got it. I feel like it's just one of those people, probably a water sign, to be honest, right? I'm a Cancer sun, Cancer rising. So I know that the way that I deal with stuff sometimes is I feel like I'm better off dealing with it alone than inviting people into my problems. And it's not because I'm afraid to burden them, but it's more because it's like, I know I can handle this. I got it. And it's a little easier to not have other people involved. So sometimes I think like that. I kind of feel like that's how this person's thinking. So I think they'll be okay. But I think you just realize intuitively, you know, you're like, yeah, you're not your normal self. Something's going on. Haven't heard from you in a while. That's odd. That's weird. I would just say give them some time here to handle what they need to, and things will return to normal eventually. But I think right now they just got to get through what they got to get through. Okay. So of course, take that how that resonates, leave it if it doesn't. You know, not going to be a reading here for everyone, but that's what I see showing up here for the zodiac of Aries. Okay. All right, Ram fam, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, moving on forward real quick into my comment section, Aisha said, Aunt, I watched your pick a card video a little while ago and it resonated with me in terms of the first segment and the love segment. I hope you do more of that in the future. Yeah, I definitely plan to. It was super fun. If you guys don't know, I did a bit of an impromptu pick a card reading. That's what they're called. See how I never do them? I did a pick a card reading, and I did it yesterday, and I uploaded it for today. So if you guys want to check it out, feel free to watch it. It was pretty dope. I had a lot of fun with it. I think that is something I want to do a lot more of in the future. I know that in the tarot space on YouTube, there's like tons of people that do pick a card readings. Like it's a very popular kind of thing. But for me personally, I've just never been that drawn to it. But I liked the way that I did it with the different segments, the different topics. I had more fun doing it that way instead of just a random, here's one pile, here's another. There's 2 readings. I gave a fuck ton of readings in one video. It was cool. It was fun. So if you guys are interested in that, yeah, I'll definitely make more of those videos in that kind of format. It was a fun time. I enjoyed it. So I'm glad you liked it. Personally, Aisha, and hopefully everybody else does as well. All right. Michaela said, I loved it. Resonated deeply for me. Happy to hear that. So I'm happy you guys liked it. I'll definitely do my best here to put more of that content out on YouTube. Resonated for you as well, Lila? That's what's up. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. I'm glad you guys are giving such a positive response to it. Yep, and Aisha says, yep, I'm glad that you got my name right. I'm happy to, okay? I'm happy to. I'm starting to remember. I'm so sorry. I always felt bad every time that I didn't get it correct, but I'm glad I got it correct, so sweet, all right? All right, guys, so we did our earth, we did our water, and we did our fire. So hopping on into the air sign, I want to have a look here at the lovely and amazing Libra gang. Let's see what's going on here for the Libra baby. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's see what we got going on. What information is going to be showing up here for the zodiac sign of Libra, Sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, team Libra, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle over here, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Libra, taking a look here at your overall energy, we do have here the 6 of Wands in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Ace of Cups in the upright position. And then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the 2 of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So for your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. We start out here first and foremost with the 6 of Wands reversed paired with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So it automatically looks to me like right now maybe you're kind of feeling not super confident about something. Maybe you're not feeling super successful. Like, you know, I kind of get that feeling where it's like you're debating, like, do I really want to go forward with this path that I'm on, right? Because 6 of Wands upright, it's about going forward on your path, doing your thing. But 6 of Wands reverse is like, maybe I should consider different options. Maybe I shouldn't keep doing what I'm doing, right? So you're kind of in that space where you're wondering, like, do I give up almost? And I think that it's definitely in reference with something you love, because looking at what you're dealing with here, you do have here the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is certainly something that you love in your life. So whether it's a career you're really passionate about, whether it's a person you're really happy with, but you just haven't felt successful with them lately, you know, you got to remember, right? When you are dealing with things you love and you're pursuing things you love, the only time it ever stops, and the only time you know, you ever really fail, if you will, is when you quit. You don't fail when you fail, but you certainly do when you quit. Because remember, if you make a mistake, if you fall, if it doesn't work out in the beginning, you know, you can learn from the mistakes you made, do better, and keep working at it. But if you give up, that's when it's really over. So nothing's ever truly over until you decide to give up. You know, there's a lot of points in time in my life and in my career where, you know, I hit certain walls and I was like, do I want to give up what I'm doing? Do I want to give up what I love? And I didn't want to, but I felt that out of all this fear of the worst things happening that didn't even happen, I was just like, should I give up on what I love? Because I could probably find easier stability elsewhere. I can probably find easier stability with different things in life. But I realized to myself, it's like, why does, you know, taking the easy path or the easy way out have to be what I need to do? You know, even if I have to take a bit of a harder path to continue doing what I love, why not take that path? Because it's more gratifying, satisfying, and at the end of the day, it brings me happiness because I'm doing what I fucking love. So I realized in that moment, you know, if I was to give up, I'm giving up everything. And that's going to be the end of what I'm doing. But even if I fail a little bit, even if I don't succeed as much as I want it to, it can motivate me more to keep going and to learn more. And with every mistake I make, I can learn more about what I did wrong, and I can apply so much better stuff going forward in the future. So if you're a Libra and you're kind of debating here right now, 2 of Pentacles, it's like, do I give up on what I love or do I continue? You know, it's never really over till you give up. And I think that if it's something worthwhile, if it's something you truly love, don't let go. Keep on putting work into it. and keep on learning from maybe what doesn't work out for you. You know, inevitably you'll figure out what can work for you and what will work for you, and there will be success in your future. You know, I'm a pretty sole believer, excuse me, that the harder you work and the more effort you put in, you know, eventually you're going to become unstoppable, and it's certainly going to be a sure path to success overall. Okay? All right, though, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right? Much love, though, to you guys. Thank you, Libra, for tuning in. Do take it if it resonates, and leave it if it doesn't, okay? All right, baby. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs. I can't believe we already did that quickly. Actually, it hasn't even been that fast. It's been 20 minutes, but that felt like a really quick breeze through the first 4 signs. So thank you, guys. Glad that you tuned in. And Aisha said I picked what pile over here? Was that pile number 3 for all, or no, pile number 2 for all 3 segments? Nice. I see, you know, for the pick a card reading, I saw a lot of people that stuck with like the same number throughout the different segments, which I found pretty interesting. I didn't think about that, but yeah. And by the way, Kat, if you're wondering what the piles are or what's being talked about in the chat, I did do a pick a card reading earlier on my YouTube channel. So there's like different piles you can pick that can resonate with you. So if you want to check it out, it's the previous video that was uploaded before this. But nonetheless, though, guys, we're going to go ahead and keep it popping. That's the first sign, first batch for today. Jumping on into our next batch and going back on into the Earth sign. Let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Capricorn. Let's see what's popping here, baby. What's going to be showing up here for Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle over here for you, and then we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, all is well. Let's see what we got going on here for the Capricorn. Cappy, overall energy here for you is going to be the 6 of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looking into your current energy, we do have here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Page of Wands in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on here for you. So we start out here first and foremost with a 6 of Cups in reverse compared with a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, Knight of Pentacles reverse, that usually means like putting something to a halt, kind of like stopping something. And then the 6 of Cups reverse is about like not thinking about the past, not reflecting too much anymore. So I feel like for many Capricorns, it's like you're choosing to not like reflect on the past as much anymore. You're trying to get out of a habit maybe of reflecting on the past for a few of you. You know, taking a look at what you're dealing with, Knight of Cups in reverse. It's like every time I kept reflecting on the past, it certainly wasn't bringing me forward, it was bringing me back. So you don't want to go backwards. You don't want to take 10 steps backwards and 1 step forward. You're all about getting ready here to take 10 steps forward and 0 steps backwards here going forward for you guys. And looking at the outcome here, Page of Wands reversed, it's like overall too, it's like I just don't really have much interest in my past anymore, you know? I think that we all get to a point eventually where we're tired of going back to the past because it becomes so boring. You know, when we often get caught up in thinking about our past all the time and living in the past all the time, it eventually becomes so boring to us that we never want to go back there. You know, I always tell people, eventually you'll move on from the past, trust me, because you'll get bored of talking about it, thinking about it, looking back to it, reflecting on it. You'll get tired of it, you know? So your brain's going to say, hey, it's time to move on to something new. So Capricorn, that's kind of the vibe for you. You want nothing to do here with the past anymore. You don't want to reflect. You're tired of being held back. You're bored of it. It's like, screw the same old story that I went through a billion times. I'm ready for a new freaking story. I'm ready to create a new story and keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. And you know what, Capricorn? I love that for you, because guess what? You are the author of your reality and the author of your story, and you can write a brand new story any moment you want, and you can make that story however, you know, you want to make it. You can make it amazing. You can make it detailed. You can make it fucking significant, okay? Make your story whatever you want it to be, but remember, you are the author, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our beautiful Capricorn and our beautiful Earth signs. So Earth signs are up first. We're going to go back in now into our water, and we're going to have a look here at the Cancer. Let's see what we got going on here for the Cancer, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's see what's showing up here for you guys at this moment in time. What's going to be going on here for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancerian, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on. You did have two flippers come on out here for you. That is going to be the Hermit reversed paired with the High Priestess reversed. For some Cancerians, you might be returning to a place where you feel like there's something that you need to open up about. High Priestess in the upright could be about maintaining a secret, but High Priestess in the reverse can certainly be about having to let go of something that you've been holding within you for quite some time. So for some Cancers, you might feel the need to kind of spill your guts in the next 24 hours or just open up about something overall, but let's see what your main reading here says, because that was just a random side message. So Cancer, starting out here with the overall energy, I like that. We do have here the Sun card, very positive energy. Looking at your current energy, we got the Devil. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the World. And then looking at the outcome for you, we have here the King of Cups in the reverse position. All right, let's see what's going on here for you guys at this time. Now, Sun card here to the Devil card. It's interesting because it's like there definitely is certain aspects that don't bring in happiness, but I feel like you're smiling through them all anyways. It's kind of that energy where I don't feel, Cancer, like this is faking it till you make it. I really don't feel that way, okay? So this is not fake it till you make it kind of energy. What this is here is smiling through the times that might be a little bit difficult. And you know what I call that? I always call that positivity, because the thing about positivity, right, is it's not necessarily happiness. Positivity is not happiness, but what it is knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how dark the tunnel is. It's about smiling through the hard times, knowing that the good times are on its way for you. So I definitely get that vibe here for Cancerians moving into the next 24 hours where it's like, hey, you know, something's happening, the Devil. Maybe you're dealing with being tied and bound right now to a negative situation. Maybe you're being tied and bound right now to some struggles in life, or tied and bound to some, you know, crappy environments. And it's like, yeah, this shit sucks, but I'm not going to let it deter my vibration. It sucks, but I'm not going to let it kill my spirit. Okay, and I love that for you, because your spirit deserves to be nurtured and uplifted, not killed. And looking at what you're dealing with here, the World card here says, all things shall pass, including the negative. So at the end of the day, no matter what kind of devil-like experiences you're currently dealing with in your life, you're not allowing those experiences to dictate your future. You know I'm going to be okay no matter what I'm dealing with, no matter what I may be struggling with. And I know that I'm going to keep a smile on my face, just knowing and acknowledging that the good times are going to come inevitably. So you're in that positive timeline. You're in that positive energy. And remember, like attracts like. The more positive energy we put out, the more we attract back into our lives. Looking at the outcome here for you, it is going to be here the King of Cups in reverse. And with the King of Cups reverse showing up here for you, Cancer, you know, this is an energy where it's like, hey, you know, I can tap into my feelings and emotions and allow this negativity to consume me, or I can recognize that this negativity has no room inside my life. It has no room inside my body, and I'm not going to allow myself to be consumed by these devil-like instances and situations. I'm going to do what I got to do to get through them so that I can get here. So that I can get here, which is the Sun card, point blank, period. And once again, this goes back to my positivity definition that I explained, right? Positivity is not necessarily happiness, but it's what guides you and leads you to happiness in life, because what you do is you can look at the darkest tunnel and still see a motherfucking light at the end of it. Point blank, period. You can be in the craziest and most intense place and intense situation, but you can still smile knowing that better days are coming. So everything here shall pass, and inevitably you will get to the sun. All right. I love it, Cancer. Really freaking beautiful. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Keep on that good ass vibe, because it's going to take you places, baby. Okay. All right, Cancer. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right. So we finished up our water. We also did our earth. We're going to dive on in now into the fire, and going on into our fire signs now. Let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Leo gang. What do we got going on for the Lions, baby? Messages here for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Leo, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle over here for you, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is looking well. What do we got popping here for the Leo gang? Leo, overall energy here for you is going to be the King of Swords in reverse. So you could be dealing with here a how do I say, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. Taking a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Seven of Swords in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. Five of Swords in the upright, looking at the outcome here for you, is going to be the Nine of Wands in the reverse, showing up here for you as well. So as far as what I see here for Team Leo, let's go ahead and talk about it. King of Swords in the reverse first, paired with the Seven of Swords in reverse. When you see a King of Swords reversed, you know, it's pretty much a card here that says, listen, right now I don't really feel like I have much boundaries or much walls up. I don't really feel super protected. You know, you're kind of in a place where you're vulnerable, but I think you're recognizing that your vulnerability is what really makes you you, and it makes you unique. A lot of people are very hurt and scarred people because they've never given themselves the opportunity to heal. They've always kind of identified themselves as being strong with pushing away pain and basically being in self-preservation mode where they block away everything, including the good stuff. You know, a lot of people have battle scars, but these battle scars that they have are coming from a place where they thought that being strong was ignoring your pain. The truth is being strong is enduring your pain. And as many people know, if you watch my channel, the way you heal is indeed by feeling the pain, not pushing the pain away. So for you, Leo, you're in this place in time right now where it's like, listen, man, Seven of Swords reversed. The reason I am healing is due to the vulnerability that I've decided to have. I decided to be vulnerable with myself and acknowledge what I'm feeling. And because feeling is healing, I'm coming out of this feeling a-okay. You know, looking at what it is you're dealing with here, you're dealing with the Five of Swords. You know, Five of Swords here, that's a card here of challenges. That's a card here of struggles, whether those are challenges other people have casted upon you or challenges you've just endured overall in your life. Looking at the outcome right now, Nine of Wands reversed, you know, you're not the Nine of Wands upright, which is what people nickname the wounded warrior. You're the Nine of Wands in reverse. You know, you're a warrior, but you're not wounded. You know, you licked your wounds, you cleaned your wounds, you healed your wounds. You didn't carry them around like battle scars, but instead you did what you needed to do. So you're still a warrior here, but you're not the wounded warrior. And that's the most important message here overall, right? So what I like so much about this reading for you, Leo, is that, you know, you weren't afraid to be vulnerable with yourself. I always say in my readings, it takes a lot more strength to be vulnerable than to push things away. It takes a lot more strength to endure your own vulnerability versus the other stuff you endure in your life. And the fact that you decided to get through what you needed to, and the fact that you decided to work on yourself is really awesome, and it's really beautiful, and I'm fucking proud of you. I really am. Not a lot of people can do it. And the fact that you're out here saying, hey, I'm not the fucking wounded warrior, baby. I'm a warrior, but certainly not wounded, and I took care of what I needed to. It's really a beautiful thing, you know? So I love it for you, Leo. Really awesome. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire, we did our water, and we did our earth. We're going to roll on into our air signs in just a sec, but we're going to take a temporary break here, everybody, before we go forward. How's everybody doing, though? Hope your day has been well. Hope you've been having yourselves a fantastic day and a fantastic time. All right. And by the way, what's it called? Give me 1 second, guys. There was a message that's scrolling away. No, let me find it. Give me 1 second, everybody. Aisha, by the way, thank you so much. You did mention over here, you said thank you for the Cancer reading. You're very welcome. I'm glad that it resonated with you. Very, very welcome. All right. Dun, dun, dun. There was another message I'm looking for, too, that I can't find. Where did it go? I had some response I had planned earlier that I wanted to say to somebody. Unfortunately, I can't find that message, but if I find it, I find it. But nonetheless, how are you guys, though? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Happy pre-Friday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Clown said, did bro change his mind with the beeps? I still got the beeps right here. You want to talk your don't be talking all that, huh? Did bro change his mind with the beeps? That's funny. Listen, at the end of the day, I've reviewed like YouTube's terms. Essentially what they said around cursing is like, as long as you don't do it in the first 8 seconds of the video, apparently you're good, right? Apparently. But I'm trying not to be too 18 and only, right, on my channel. I'm not trying to curse too much, but I'm definitely gonna be authentic. You know, so unless I'm going on a storm here, I'll hit the bleep button every now and then. Unless I'm going on a rant, I'll hit the bleep button every now and then, you know. Triple Moon says, I'm well now that my soulmate feels better. Glad to hear that between the two of you, for sure. Oh man, yeah, I'm laughing that you guys remember that bleep button. Yeah, I don't use it enough. You're doing good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, for sure. Yeah, today's been a good day, guys. I don't know what it is. Like, I woke up, I was like, it's a good ass day. You know what it is? The sunshine's coming out more now. As we're moving closer to spring, you're seeing that sunshine come out. The temperature's getting a little bit warmer, right? And the sun rays on you are kissing you. It feels good, man. It really does. Heather Ann said, a retired certified therapist through Colorado School of Mines, mother of 6, practiced for over 18 years, always followed astrology to assist with patients, and have for the last 5 years followed tarot. God dang, that's a freaking accomplishment. For sure. Love that for you. Really, really do. Clon said that made my day. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. That's a big one right there. What Julia said. It's longer days now too. It's so nice to go outside at 6 o'clock and not see fucking darkness. And what you actually see is sun. Like, it's a beautiful thing. And then when we get into the summertime, it'll be like 9 p.m. and the sun's still out. And you're like, oh, dude, this is great. This is great. For sure, man. Am I having a lot of fun with the bleep button? Sometimes I have fun with it. Other times I forget and I hit the mute button instead of the bleep. Oh, man. Heather said, you have a gift that took me 5 years to gain and half the ability. Well done. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. And, at the end of the day, remember, for everybody has this ability. It's always within every single one of us. I'm not doing something that nobody can't do. You all can do it. For sure. The sunset after 7 p.m. is super, super nice. That vitamin D, the only D I need, says Michaela. Oh my God, I can't. It is true though, man. When you guys get out and you look at the sunlight, like, it helps so much improving your mindset and raising your energy in the morning or just in general. A lot of people think that, seasonal depression, sad, like, is like a bullshit thing. It's a real thing. Like, the darker it's out, or it gets outside, and like the less light you have and less vitamin D you get, the more people feel really blue and down and depressed. And like, the more you can get some sunlight in you and some vitamin D, the better you feel. Sunlight is really one of the most amazing things, for sure. Western Canada is finally starting to come out of a deep freeze. Nice. Happy to hear that for you. Yeah, it gets cold in Canada, but definitely a place I want to visit. I want to go to Vancouver. Be pretty cool. We have sun finally on my side of the globe in Sweden, and you love it. That's awesome. Happy to hear that for you. Yeah, it does help. Absolutely, Julia. Yeah, sun really helps out. If you can wake up in the mornings, open up your curtains or blinds, whatever you got, stare at the sun for a little bit, not directly, okay? You don't want to blind yourself, but if you could just look out into the sunlight and get that sunshine on you, it really helps wake you up as well too, which is really cool. Heather said, where I'm at in Wisconsin, there's no sun, but we finally hit 50 yesterday. Well, hey, at least you got that temperature coming up a little bit more, right? At least you get that temperature coming up a little bit more. You give me Ragnar Lothbrok vibes. Don't know who that is, but thank you. I've been like compared to a lot of different people over my entire 5-year career. I've been called fucking Post Malone, Harry. The worst one, which is a little fucked up, is James Corden, and some other shit. I've been called like a lot of different comparisons to people. Fucking Ed Sheeran. I'm like, you guys are just roasting me for what? I'm like, you know who I am? I'm Anthony, man. Everybody out here roasting me, bro. I don't know who that person is, but I don't think you said I looked like them. I just gave you the vibe of them. But yeah, I got to look up that person though. I don't know who that is. No idea. It's a Viking. Look it up later. Oh, that's sweet then, because I love Viking shit. I really do. I'm a big fan when it comes towards like anything Viking. It's fucking awesome. So hell yeah, I'll definitely look it up. Regardless though, guys, that was my little miniature break. We're going to get back into it, and we'll see what's going on. If somebody could do me a quick favor and please remind me what sign we're on, I think, or what sign we left off on, I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. I don't look like James Corden. Thank you for that. The people in the chat daily resonate, and that says a lot for everybody here. Talk about a high vibe tribe. For real, seriously. I always say it, man. I got the best freaking people on YouTube, the best soul family on YouTube, and I will forever be grateful for that. Seriously. There could be 100,000. I'd rather have everybody in here than 100,000 people watching me live. Because if there's 100,000 people that don't know who I am, that aren't in the vibe, that aren't in the soul family, and they don't know nothing, and they're not really connected, and they're just kind of like watching and whatever, I'll take that. I'll take what we have now over that any freaking day. Any day. You guys are all a vibe, bro. All right. And we finished up Leo last. Okay, so we're on air sign. So that'll be the last sign for the second batch, and then we'll move into the final batch for everybody for sure. Oh, and Triple Moon Goddess. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate that. All right. Let's go ahead and jump on into our air sign, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. You know what? We're going to take a look here at the lovely and amazing Gemini. Let's see what's popping, baby. What messages are showing up here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I do want to say real quick for the gems, we do got a Queen of Pentacles showing up in the reverse. Some of you guys right now could feel that you haven't really had enough time to yourself. You might feel like you've been overworked or like everybody's kind of needed you. It might be a good day in the next 24 for self-care, like to just vibe out, take care of yourself, focus on you, give yourself energy. Don't be exerting so much energy to others, okay? But nonetheless, what's going on here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours? Let's go ahead and take a look. All right. And hey, Pisces love, how are you doing? Sending good vibes to you too. Hope all is well. All right, Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Scorpio for a few of you, having a look at your current energy, 9 of Swords in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the 7 of Cups, and then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Page of Swords. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's popping, baby. So great news that I love to see automatically is that 9 of Swords is in the reverse, okay? So we're not looking at an upright 9 of Swords. We're looking at a reversal here. So we got here the Judgment, 9 of Swords reversed. I think right now in terms of judgment, the way you kind of look at your life right now, you can make the judgment call that things are a lot more positive. You know, 9 of Swords reversed means you've released a lot of negativity. You've released any kind of anxiety or irritation. You know, you're kind of just in that space and time right now where things feel relatively good. All right, is what I'm seeing for you. So far, so good is what I have here for the Gemini. You know, you've let go of any kind of negative energy. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, 7 of Cups, it's like right now I think you're kind of not necessarily distracted, but you're just in an open space where you're looking at different opportunities or different paths for you to take. You know, usually when we get out of a stressful period, we come back and we're like, okay, now what do we do? I feel like that's where you're at. You got out of a stressful period and now you're like, okay, well, what do I do now? So you're looking into things. You know, you might have recently got out of a really stressful job, a really stressful relationship. You know, if you got out of a really stressful relationship, you know, you're kind of in that space where it's like, all right, well, do we date? Do we be single and vibe? Is there someone in mind? You know, that could be the case. If you got out of a stressful job, it's like, let's see all these different job opportunities and see what's up. So I get the feeling where you're just looking into your options after some sort of release of a really negative situation and looking at the outcome here for you. Page of Swords, I think something's going to pique your interest moving into the next 24 hours. So Geminis, I feel like if you haven't figured out what the next step is, you're going to get a bit of an inkling to it moving into your next 24 hours. I think you're going to figure out something here, like a start, right? You're going to get your foot in the water to potentially a new beginning for you overall, which is really, really cool. By the way, Triple Moon Goddess, thank you for the $4.99. You said you're awesome, Anthony. You're one of a kind. Well, thank you, my love. I appreciate that. You're one of a kind as well, and thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's what I got here for you, Gems. I think you're going to get your feet in the water and kind of figure out where we go from here, what's coming next in life. And it feels good here, you know? Definitely a nice beginning here to that new start that you've been looking for. Okay. All right, though, Gemini, beautiful. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, Gemini, thank you all very, very much for tuning in. So, we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. We're now going to move on into the last and final batch. So, moving back on into our Earth sign, let's go ahead and take a look here at the Virgo, and we'll see what's popping. What do we got showing up here for Team Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Real quick, you did have a jumper, 5 of Pentacles reversed. Potentially for some Virgos, you could be getting out of a situation that was like lack. So if you felt like you were in lack, you can be getting out of lack. You also could be getting out of the cold with somebody potentially. All right, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Let's see what's popping here for the Virgo. Overall energy for you is going to be the Star. Okay, taking a look here at your current energy, we got here the Empress. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the 2 of Cups. And then looking at the outcome for you, Virgo, we do have here the Judgment. Hello. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. Virgo, starting out here first and foremost with the overall energy for you. We do have here the Star card showing up. Star card is the energy of alignment. It's like I'm exactly where I need to be. I feel good. Looking at your current energy, we do have here an Empress. So Empress card showing up. That card is pretty much about being in a space of growth and being very content with yourself. You know, Empress is big on self-love, and Empress is also big on just knowing that you're enough and knowing you're worthy. And I feel like what's happening here for many of you is this does look like a relationship coming in to the next 24 hours where you're taking it to the next level with somebody, and it's getting pretty cool. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with here, Two of Cups, you know, that's connecting with somebody. You know your value, you know your worth, they know their value, they know their worth, and these are two souls that are whole and complete within themselves, forming a union and taking a chance. Looking at the outcome, Judgment card here says, I think we'd make a good partnership. Both of you feel this mutually, you come together, and you take a chance on it, and you see where it goes. So I definitely do see alignment here showing up here in the next 24 hours. And, you know, for any Virgo that's watching, I think that it's good because I mentioned one thing very specific. I mentioned how you're whole and complete within yourself, they're whole and complete within themselves, and it makes a perfect union. You know, a lot of people have this ideology that once they get a partner, that partner will make them complete. Life is not about having anybody outside of yourself, or anything for that matter outside of yourself, make you complete. You know, what makes you complete is going to be yourself, yourself, and you. Point blank period. So what I do feel here for any Virgo peeps in the next 24 hours, you know, the message here for you guys is it's about having to come together, but know that you're finally ready to come together with somebody, and know that this union that's coming together as well is a beautiful one, because there isn't this, I need to complete you and you need to complete me. It's that we both have value and we both value each other, and we're two souls coming together, complementing one another, leading a beautiful life, but we don't need to rely on one another to feel whole. You know, and I think that's the most beautiful part of this entire reading. Michaela here says power couple vibes. Oh yeah, this is a big power couple energy. So of course it won't resonate to everybody, but if you are that Virgo who is resonating with this, big power couple energy, big power dynamic. And I think that, you kind of met your match here, and that's the person that's mature enough and ready for a relationship. You're mature enough and ready for a relationship. And this is like a very healthy relationship coming into play as well. So really freaking awesome news. Love that energy for the Virgos this resonates to. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. All right, my Virgo peeps, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our Earth sign. All right, so all the Earth signs are officially done. We're going to move into the water in just a sec. But Heather Ann, thank you for another generous donation. Thank you for the $20. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much, my love. All right, guys. So all the Earth signs are done. Jumping back on into the water. Let's have a look here at the Scorpios, and we'll see what's up. What do we got showing up here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling on in here for the zodiac signs of Scorpio? Messages here for Team Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Scorpio peeps, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Overall energy for you is going to be the Devil. Taking a look here at your current energy, the Hierophant. Oh, shit. Looking at what you're dealing with, the Page of Wands, and then looking at the outcome, ooh, we got here an Ace of Wands. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it, Scorpio, because there's a lot of tension showing up in this reading. Okay, I think y'all are catching my drift when I talk about tension. So let's talk about it, okay? For your next 24 hours, the Devil. You and somebody here definitely got off on a good foot. I feel like you and somebody here connected. There was a lot of passion. There was a lot of attraction. It was booming. But I think that more than just attraction is showing up here at this time. We do have here the Hierophant. Hierophant here represents a sense of commitment. Looking at what you're dealing with, Page of Wands, it represents interest, of course. But looking at the outcome, you do got here the Ace of Wands, right? This is the Page. This is the Ace. The Ace here says, let's make this more than what it is. So I'm just going to throw it out here. If you're a Scorpio, I'm going to put it very honest and honestly for you. If you had a sex friend or somebody you connected with who you had a lot of attraction to, and maybe at first there wasn't much romance, but there was like heavy lust and passion, it's going to be more than just, lust and passion now. I definitely feel like romantic vibes are going to start to manifest from this between the two of you. So, if you're a Scorpio and you had a friends with benefits, it's like, oh shit, we're not just friends with benefits anymore. We're going to be lovers with benefits. So you're going to get that full package deal where it's not just the fun stuff, but it's the love coming in here too. But I do get that energy for you guys, and it's cool. Like, you're starting to see somebody in a way where both of you are starting to see each other in a way where there's so much more to this connection now, and it can be so much more. And it's actually really cool, you know? So you might have started out with just passion and fun and hanging out, and now it's kind of becoming a lot more than just that. And I think that it's going to be pretty exciting for you both here overall, okay? So that's what I see here for Scorpios. It won't resonate for every single one of you, but it does look to me like you and somebody here are taking things more in a romantic step and more in a romantic direction in comparison to where the two of you might have started when you've initially connected, okay? All right, though, Scorpio, love that for you. Very cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, you know? Being with one another when you're just having fun and having a good time, you know, it's fun, but add love into the mix and it makes everything all the more passionate. Okay? Goddamn. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, KD, thank you so much for the generous donation. Appreciate the $1.99. Thank you very, very much. All right? All right, though, guys. So we did all the water. We did all the earth. Jumping back on into the fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Sagittarian gang. What do we got going on here for Team Saggy? Okay? All right, baby. What's going to be showing up here for Sagittarius? Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I got Scorpio on still behind it. Let's see what's going on here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, Aicha, you said thank you for the readings today, and take care and have a great day. I'll see you soon. You as well, my love. Take care. Thank you for tuning in. Nonetheless, what do we got going on here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. What's going on here for you? Sagittarius, overall energy here is going to be the Hermit in reverse. You might be dealing with a Virgo for a few of you. Taking a look here at your current energy, we have here the Ace of Swords in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Knight of Wands in the upright position. So let's see what's showing up here at this time. So Sagittarian, we start out here with the Hermit reversed to the Ace of Swords reversed. I feel like what's going on is you're revisiting some kind of lie that was told in the next 24 hours. I kind of feel like you're looking back at maybe some misinformation that was spread or some lie that was told to you. And I think that you're kind of analyzing this lie or analyzing this, you know, moment of time where somebody didn't tell the truth. And I mean, looking at what you're dealing with, Ace of Wands reversed, you know, I feel like somebody lying here has definitely caused, you know, a future between you and them. So the moment they kind of lied, that was like make it or break it. And the moment they lied to you, it was like, okay, wait, we're not really having a future here going forward because I don't want to be with somebody who's untrustworthy. But looking at the outcome here for you, Knight of Wands, you know, you're coming back into this energy and you're analyzing it and you're trying to figure out, why did someone here sabotage what we had? What was their point of lying? What was their point of sabotage? Did they wanted an easy out? Did they want it to find a way, like to just walk out without admitting that maybe they didn't want this anymore? Or was there any kind of strategy behind it? Or did they lie for what they thought was good reasoning? It's like you're trying to make sense of why somebody here really engaged in deception. I feel like the deception in question is lying and somebody being untruthful. So I think you're trying to put the pieces together and figure it out. And wonder, you know, what's going on with this person. It's like, did they want an easy way out? Did they want to cop out? Or did they legitimately here feel like they needed to lie about something in order to keep our future going? So you're just trying to find some sense of clarity. You're searching for clarity here. And I think that, you know, it might be difficult, right? Because maybe a part of you is like, well, why don't I just ask and tell the person, hey, like, what is the reasoning you lied? Or what's the reasoning here that you betrayed, you know, our connection? You know, why did you put this connection on the line? You know, you might be scared that they're just going to lie again and not really ever tell you the truth and give you the clarity you need. But I think that sometimes clarity doesn't always have to come in the form of the reasoning of why other people did the things they did. I'm sure it would make you happy, Sun card, to know and understand why they did the things they did. But I think that sometimes the clarity is in the action, right? What is the action that this person took here? Well, they automatically became untrustworthy. They automatically lied. I think right there, sometimes that's all the clarity you need to know that, all right, if I don't want to move forward with somebody who I can't trust, then I'm making the right decision going forward. I know that it would be nice to have all the details sometimes. And inevitably, I have a feeling, right? I believe that the truth always gets out. So like inevitably, you know, no matter what this lie might have been, that truth will relay itself back to you. But in the meantime, you know, instead of searching for clarity of trying to understand why somebody sabotaged your connection, just look at it as, well, they sabotaged the connection. And that's all the clarity I need to know, that I'm making the right choice going forward in my own direction. And I don't need to worry too much about this person, but instead I need to focus up more on just moving on forward with my life, right? So I think sometimes the clarity is like the proof is in the pudding, if you will, okay? Where it's like, it, you know, the clarity's right here. The clarity was the mistake they made. The clarity was the deception that they made in my life. And even if I don't have the full answer, you know, inevitably, it's bound to come out and it's bound to come back around to you. Okay, so the truth will make its way to you. All right, though, Sagittarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Definitely an interesting reading. Not sure if it's your story, but if it is, very cool. If not, absolutely no worries. Pleasure to have you guys here nonetheless. Okay, all right, everybody. So all the fire signs are officially done. All the water signs are done. All the earth signs are done. Last but not least, we're gonna go ahead now and get on into the Aquarius, and we'll see what's showing up here for the Aqua. All right, so let's see what we got going on here for Team Aquarius, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Aqua, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's popping here, baby. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What's going on for the Aqua fam? All right, Aquarius, overall energy here for you is going to go ahead and be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You might be dealing with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy, Two of Cups, looking at what you're dealing with, Emperor in reverse, and looking at the outcome for Aquarius, we do have here the Two of Swords in the upright position. Okay, so let's see what's going on here for you guys. One thing I do want to mention automatically, Queen of Pentacles reversed here to the Two of Cups. Kind of looks like it's a you day in the next 24 hours, Aquarius. Maybe you've been extra giving lately, Queen of Pentacles, right? So when you're the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is the energy of being giving towards other people. When you're the Queen of Pentacles upright, it's about being giving to yourself. So kind of get that feeling where it's like, okay, I've been extra giving to other people. I want to give back to me moving into the next 24 hours. And looking at what you're dealing with here, Emperor in reverse. You know what I kind of feel like, Aqua? I feel like you have a lot of responsibility. I feel like other people rely on you a lot. Maybe this is at work. Maybe this is in your family. But it's like everybody always needs me. And it's like, okay, I don't need to be the boss today. All right? I don't need everybody to need me. Today's going to be my day off. Okay? Like, leave me be. Let me do me. Let me enjoy myself. Let me, take care of myself, because I'm always helping out and doing what I got to do for other people, especially if you are a boss or some sort of management and work. This might be that staff members always come towards you for a million things a day, and it's like, let me have a day, please, where you guys can just hold down the fort and I can go ahead and kind of chillax and enjoy myself. Maybe you're an Aquarian who's a parent and it's like, oh my God, your children are always going to need you, but it's like, I just want a peaceful day today where I don't have to do too much. I just want to relax a little bit. Maybe it's like, hey, I love my husband, but hubby, can you take care of the kids today? Because mommy needs a colada, right? At the end of the day, that might be the vibe coming in here for you too, which I don't blame you, right? Shout out to any of the moms out there that are, parenting their kids and shit. Moms do the most and they do a lot for their children, and you guys definitely deserve time. Give the kids to dad, let dad take care of them. You go out with your girls, go sip a pina colada, come back home, and then everything will be good, right? Moms deserve their rest too. So at the end of the day here for you guys, Aquarius, I kind of get that feeling where it's like, I just been doing too much for everybody and everything, and I need myself a vacation, or at least just a little bit of relaxation moving into the next 24 hours. And that's exactly where you're going. Looking at the outcome here, Two of Swords, it's like my mind is made up. This is my choice. Your next 24 hours is going to be you on do not disturb mode. Okay? All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So nonetheless here, baby, like that energy for you. Sometimes we all need that rest and rejuvenation. And sometimes we not only need to put our phones on do not disturb, but we got to put ourselves on do not disturb here as well. Okay? All right, Team Aquarius, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. Really love every single one of you, and I appreciate it. Thank you all very much. If you can drop a like, that'd be awesome. Really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So if you can drop a like and a comment, that'd be cool. And if you're new here and you're interested in subscribing and joining the Soul family, you're definitely more than welcome to. I'd be super happy to have you. So definitely consider subscribing if you're interested. You can also hit that notification bell to never miss when I upload or when I go live. So that would be pretty sweet too. I did want to mention, everybody, I did upload a video today, which was a pick a card reading. So if you want to check out a pick a card reading for March 2023, it's already uploaded on my YouTube channel. Give it a check out. So far, it's gotten a lot of good feedback from everybody that I saw talking about it in today's daily reading. So, a lot of people seem to have liked it. I'm sure you'd like it as well. So feel free to give that video a check out. That'd be really cool too. I do want to mention, y'all, still got personal readings in stock. So if you want to get a personal reading with me, head over to the link in my description below. That's going to be a link to my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. You can book a reading with me and you will receive your reading with me as well, because I always get back to my peeps. I got you guys, okay? Regardless though, everybody, if you're interested in that, cool. Always remember, in terms of readings, you can only get a reading with me on my website. If some random person that looks like me hits you up on Instagram or any other social media, I'm never going to reach out to you. If somebody reaches out to you, they're scamming you, pretending to be me. So don't get scammed, guys. The only way you can get a reading is from my website and my website only. But I love you guys so much, man. Have a great and amazing rest of your day. Very, very cool. Appreciate you guys coming out. In reference to that mid-March reading, I started working on it today. I had to take a break because I had to hop on here and do the daily. So I got a couple more signs to go for the collective mid-March reading. So I'm going to get to finishing that. If it's not uploaded by tomorrow, it'll probably be uploaded over the weekend. By the way, Heather, thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for your donations. They really help out a lot more than you know. So thank you very much. And also, I almost forgot to say thank you, everybody, for those of you that did send in donations today. There was quite a few, so thank you guys for your love and support, man. They really do help out a lot more than you all know, and I really appreciate your love and support, and thank you. Seriously, it's definitely not something that's necessary, but it's always really appreciated, so thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that support for sure. Okay? All right, everybody. I love every single one of you so much. Have a great and fantastic day. Happy Thursday, and I will see you all in the next video. Much love to the Soul Family, and guys, take care, and have yourselves a good one. Later, guys. Peace.